lights on. Hey, want to see the world around him. Shit, want to stay up all night with the lights on. They want to see the world around him. They want to do it all night with the lights on. With the lights on.
Welcome into Poppin Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me for the second time, Session Tim Pratt.
What's up, guys?
It's weird. Now it's just become normal.
I know, it's
You're
gonna
nothing
feel-
special anymore.
Already?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Special gone down.
Joining with us as always, 50 Shades Greg.
Hey, you could be doing anything right now, and I'm glad that you're doing this.
You
I'm
look
on
like
fire. I'm on fire.
you look like a fairy princess
I'm a pretty girl.
with your tiara.
Don't joke about it.
I'm not joking. I think it's a lovely tiara.
Thank you.
And all the way in LA is the best friend Pete.
I just feel so left out. He's got a tiara. Tim looks like he's like gonna be going to Staten Island later with his tracksuit jacket.
I
Yeah.
got this. I got to give my
Hey,
shout out to my
bro.
Adidas fans out
Right,
there.
bro.
Got this at that corporate event. Love Adidas.
Can I just say what's really weird? Pete, this is, I think, the second show and the only time you've gone a full week without wearing a beanie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's that about, Pete? You want to talk to... What?
He likes his hair. It looks good.
I got a
does.
new haircut. I feel like I'm living like a cool 30-year-old. So I'm like,
All right.
It looks good.
Listen,
it looks
dude,
good,
listen,
dude.
the only
no, I'm
advice...
just kidding. My beanie's in my car, and I'm just way too lazy to go and get it.
All right,
That's
but
fair.
I just have one
That's fair.
requirement from you, Pete. If you start pulling your hair like Danny Otto, I swear to God,
Wait, guys.
I will murder you. Yeah.
There
yeah.
we go.
Hello.
Yeah.
There it is.
Hi.
But
I'm Danny Otto.
Danny does the
I'm Danny
Danny
Otto.
does the fluff thing. He does the fluff thing. I do like my Jimmy Neutron. Like I gotta have my hair on it like a point.
Got a blast.
It is
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
of Jimmy
I gotta have it.
Neutron.
It is.
It is a bit.
Are you guys
You know what?
proud of me
I
that
like-
I had this
I-
catchphrase? Got a blast? That's Jimmy Neutron.
I put effort into this. I told you bits and pieces of this soul all over the place.
Yep.
It's like a Horcrux. # Harry Potter.
Ooh. Listen, I have a friend, Jim Eilers. I wanna
Okay,
give a
I'll let
shout
you go quick, but we have something important I want to talk about.
Okay, all right. So Jim Eilers is a great friend of mine. Love that dude. Shout out to him. But he is literally like a living person. He looks like Jimmy Neutron. He's like this tall. He's a nurse that like runs an OR unit, which makes no sense, right? Because he works in the trauma unit. But he's like this big. He looks like our AD Jeff. Jeff, I love you, but you're like this big. But he's tiny, and he literally has the tiny point that comes out.
I
He's
love
Jimmy
it.
Neutron in the flesh.
I love it.
I'll bring a picture next time.
Please do.
Yeah. All right. What's the next thing?
All right. So really important. I wanted to say this is the last show we have before a very important event that's happening over the weekend. So Tuesday we got to say happy birthday to Pete.
We did.
Yeah.
Tonight I wanted to make sure that we wished my dad a happy birthday. He's going to be celebrating his birthday this weekend.
Daddy Otto.
March.
Yes.
Papa Otto, he's going to be celebrating his birthday on March 3rd. It's his birthday.
Okay.
And we figured it out over the beginning of the show, before the show started. He's going to be 65.
Nice.
Oh.
So
Nice. I tried to teach
Happy
Danny
birthday,
like
buddy.
fast hand.
you
math.
did really weird math. I could have done it. I explained it to you way easier than
No,
you explained
listen,
it to
math
me.
isn't weird. It's just math. And I did math, and Danny goes, you did it all weird.
So-
5 minutes later, he goes, it's 65.
But
Yeah.
here's what I wanted
Right?
to ask from the population. So my dad's called into the show. We've called my dad and interrupted him falling asleep listening to the show or watching the show or whatever. So my dad doesn't have Facebook. So he's not gonna see what you guys post. But I'd really like you guys to post in our group, like happy birthday and just a
Yeah.
couple of things that I can then like
Screenshot?
screenshots of and
Yeah.
send to him like as virtual cards.
He would love that.
I think you would.
Yeah.
And so big shout out to my dad. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Daddy Otto.
Daddy Otto.
Gonna steal
Pisces
your line.
represent, yo.
I just think it sounds good.
Yeah.
Pisces represent.
I don't know what that was,
Pisces.
Greg.
It's
Pisces.
the fish thing.
Oh, Pisces.
The last thing I wanted to get to before break. So, before the show, Tim's going through his bag, and he had a job, and he was going through a bunch of stuff, and he found like a flavor that we could put in our drinks and stuff. But there was one thing in his bag that I commented on, and you were like, "It's the greatest ever," and I was like, "Why do you have this?" And I took it, and you didn't even realize I took it. Tim is using ladies' deodorant.
Wow! Wow! Talk about. Let me see this. Like, let me tell you why I use.
I'm pretty sure the deodorant is gender neutral.
It is.
Well,
Neutral.
you know, in the
It's
age
called
we
Secret
live
for
at,
Women.
Secret. It's
Strong enough for a man, made for a woman.
made
is what
for
the
a
tagline
woman.
is.
But let me
Sounds
tell
gender
you,
neutral.
this is where it's at. Because why why you want to know why I use Secret? I'm gonna
I
tell you
do.
right now.
Because they're sponsoring us?
Yeah. Well,
No.
the invisible
No.
solid.
Is it so that you can wear a sleeveless dress and you don't see any?
Oh my God.
No.
Please don't.
No.
Please.
The reason I use Secret is because, number one, it smells awesome. All right? I don't care who it is, because you can get stuff that doesn't smell too fruity. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to smell
Smell
too
me.
perfumey.
I smell great.
No, there's not a chance in
No.
hell. So second of all, the reason I use it is it doesn't stain my clothes. If you use it, like, don't get me wrong, I was a big guy that used a lot of like the, Axe, and you use those type of antiperspirants.
You took a bath
Right.
and Axe. By the way, Sean is giving you the wrap it up music.
I know, but here's the thing, Sean, before we get the wrap it up music, is if you use Axe, it stains your clothes. So, shout out to Secret. That's
All right,
my
guys.
secret.
I like it.
Tim's out of time. Join us next. We have so much to get to. We've got Netflix and Spill, hashtag trending, gamer tags. Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's popping off.
So I don't have a problem with Will Smith being the genie. I have a problem with the way it looks.
I love Will Smith. I think he's extraordinarily talented. I also think he's really funny. Is he anything like Robin Williams? No, and that's okay. But the bottom line is that role is iconic, and unless they were going to make any like super different changes to it, it cannot be redone.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppin' off show.
Are you new to Daily Fantasy? Are you a veteran? Either way, you can better your chances of winning money, and lots of it, by going to dailyroto.com. Multiple people have become millionaires thanks to the guys at Daily Roto. Why not take advice from the experts? You can become a millionaire too. Just go to dailyroto.com to rock daily fantasy sports.
It's popping off.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's Myri.
Yes.
It's Super Greg.
It's Super Greg!
Wait a minute.
Welcome back into Poppin' Up. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is Super Greg.
Wait a minute. I have something to say about this. Good, and introduce Timothy.
For the second time.
What
in a long
is
time.
that? What is that?
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Greg,
Clean-
seriously, I would agree to the casting of you as
I
Superman.
would too.
If I
I-
saw this, I'm
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I'd
100%.
be a terrible Superman.
No.
I'd be a good Batman. But I appreciate the Superman thing. Can I say what I was going to say? With how shocking that was to me?
Yeah.
Can I? I think you as Riddler.
I would love to play.
I just feel like you would be good at it.
I'd love to do it.
I just that's who I would go in.
I mean, Joker, Riddler, all of those. But so the thing about how weird that is, because I don't know which one of you assholes set that up.
That's all Sean the Savage.
That's Sean.
That's
Sean,
the Savage.
that is absolutely hilarious and brilliant, and I love you for it, Sean. It's really weird. Everybody who knows me from high schoolish, that will be significant to them because I used to get really drunk in high school and do something called Super Greg, where I would run around. And this is well before planking. No, I'm not kidding. In high school, I would run, as soon as Greg would get drunk, everybody would yell, Super Greg! And I'd find the weirdest place to literally like lay down and like overplank like Super Greg on things. Then that was something that I did as like an 18, 19, 20-year-old. No kidding.
That's amazing.
Sean, you genius.
All the way in LA, it's the best friend Pete.
I got nothing after that. So that's
So what do you guys say we'll do some Netflix and spill? I do want to do some cleanup. We missed a couple of rapid fire stories I wanted to do from Tuesday, basically. First one is Eminem blasts Netflix for canceling Punisher.
Yeah.
I just think that's hilarious that Eminem was so into the Punisher series that he went on record to say, Netflix, you effed up.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I just want kill shot for Marvel. I want Eminem to do a kill shot for Marvel. That's
like
what I want.
Just tears them apart in a song. Rips them apart. Rips apart Netflix for letting them go. Yeah, dude. Just horrible stuff. Oh man, that would be hilarious. But you know, sorry, what were you saying, Pete?
Oh, I was gonna say, and then MGK joins the cast on Hulu. But anyway, that's not here.
All right, so I did want to get into this a little bit, and we can either go through it really quick. We cannot really talk about it a lot. It's totally what you guys think. But there is an article that we put on here, and shout out to Screen Rant, because this was an article on Screen Rant. It's the top 10, well, not the top 10, it's the 10 in no specific order of remakes that are coming out in 2020.
Yeah.
Basically. And the list, I didn't even know all the movies that were on the list. I mean, obviously there's some that we know, like the live action Aladdin movie.
Yeah.
Is on there. But I didn't know they were making a Call of the Wild remake with Harrison Ford.
Well, yeah, but it's like the fourth one.
Exactly, but I didn't know this. So for better or worse, I can go rapid fire through them, or
rapid fire.
Just
do it.
name
Rapid
them.
fire 'em.
All right. So number 10's Aladdin,
Yeah.
live action.
Yeah.
Call of the Wild's number 9.
Yeah.
Number 8, Masters of the Universe.
Yes!
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Rapid fire though.
What's Gwildor gonna look like with his? I'm eating fried
No
chicken.
idea.
That dude was awesome. Go watch the old Masters of the Universe. It's awesome.
Number 7's Child's Play, which we've already seen a teaser trailer for.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Pet Cemetery, which we've already seen a teaser for.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
I think it's going to be exactly the same, just with better graphics. Like
Right.
the cat that comes back to life looks more realistic, like a regular cat that's coming.
not like
if
it's
they
stuffed.
don't deliver on that, that's just shame on them.
Agreed.
Okay,
Sometimes
keep going.
dead is better.
Let's do this.
The ground went sour. Number 5 is Dumbo.
I love this.
Dumbo looks good.
I
Live
don't
action
know,
Dumbo looks
so-
pretty good.
I'm
Yep. I'm ready, dude. I will watch it. I will watch it.
love it.
Number 4, Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
Thank you, Pete.
Pete.
I have to say, listen, I've worked with E Banks twice now.
Okay.
I've had the privilege. She is a sensational, phenomenal woman.
Really?
brilliant.
The one thing that I can say is that she's brilliant, she's driven, but also someone who genuinely gives a shit.
That's your one.
That's fine, man.
Thank
You got it.
About the people around her. All I can say is Elizabeth Banks, more power to you. She has been doing this for a while in the work. She's also, like, as a woman working her way up to be a producer and a director, I have nothing but love and support.
The only reason I made the funny face was I didn't know that this was happening. Like a couple of the other ones on the list, I had no idea that were happening.
Yeah.
But this one especially, I didn't know. I was wondering why I just didn't know about this.
Well, I
haven't seen any advertisement for it.
I just think it's stupid.
the Charlie's Angels.
Well,
general.
no, the remake.
Oh,
because I mean, no, let's not get it twisted. The originals, the Mick G, Charlie's Angels, with the original cast, those movies are dope.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Those movies are awesome. Like, again, I'm going to go back to Greg's, wheelhouse. Why are we remaking them already? Sorry.
Okay. Number 3 is Little, and from what I gathered was this is the reverse concept of Big. It takes an older actor and it brings them back down to child, like 13-year-old.
I think it's kind of genius. I do. How
it's
has this
kind-
not been thought of yet?
It was 13 going on 30.
13 going on 30.
Bam! Bam! Yes!
Mr. Remake in the house.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Never heard
That
of
was
it.
with Matthew
never heard of it.
Perry.
13 going on 30.
I don't watch movies.
Obviously-
It was
for- I don't
no,
watch.
It
Listen,
was
guys.
with Chandler from Friends.
Guys, I don't watch movies for 13-year-old girls.
Anyway, number 2 is Adam's
Issa
Family.
Rae is in it, and that's what's exciting about that. Issa
Right.
Rae is in it,
And
and that's going to be
apparently
Regina Hall.
she got didn't she get directing credit or producer credit or something like that? And
She got EP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Oh, no.
she's the youngest. She's the youngest in history to get this kind of credit.
That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. What's next?
Number 2 is Adam's Family,
You gotta love it. I love the Addams Family.
Yeah.
Anytime it's remade,
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
And it's animated in a new animated style.
and the
Yeah.
the voice
And
actors are pretty cool for it.
yeah. Yeah.
And it's the director. It's the guy that did
Sausage Party.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Which is
So
The animation kind of looks like the Sausage Party animation too.
I think, looking at that, I think Uncle Fester looks so funny in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Like the characters alone, or what, like
Yeah.
Adam's Family was great, but it's what you'd imagine them to look like as
Yes.
cartoons.
Yes.
Like how
Yes.
ridiculous.
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So number 1, we have The Lion King
Yeah.
live action
Yeah.
remake.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's not really live action.
What's interesting that's not on this list is Ghostbusters, and I know it's not going to be a remake, but it kind of
Well, it's a
Yeah.
no. They really are pushing it as a sequel.
okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
All right.
yeah, that's why.
So what do you guys think? What movie? Here's what I want to ask before we go on to the next story. Which of these 10 movies are you in on versus all the other ones? So like, what if you can see one of these 10? What's the one you're going to see? You weren't.
Can
paying
I'm going to
attention
pick
me at
two.
That's fine.
I'm going to pick two. I'm going to break the rules.
Okay.
Because I can.
Sure.
I got to go support E-Banks, so I'm going to see Charlie's Angels. I know it's a remake. It's a reboot.
Fine.
I'm going to see it.
all. Okay.
Fine.
The Addams Family is a second.
Sure.
Okay.
That's for me.
No,
Animal.
You go next.
I'm actually trying to remember which one it was.
Do you want me to read them again really
Yeah,
quick?
real quick.
Okay. Let me go back to the top.
Real quick.
We've got Aladdin,
No.
Call of the Wild,
No.
Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Yep.
I was pretty sure as soon as I
That's
said
it.
that one.
That's it.
Pete, what about you? You can see one of them.
Well, first off, it's Marseille Martin. She's the one from Blackish that she's going to be the EP on
Right.
Little.
Oh,
I
She's
wanted
the
to clear that
youngest.
up.
Oh.
She's the youngest actor in
Okay.
Hollywood to ever
Yeah,
get
she's
that
like
kind of credit.
14.
Right.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I wanted to clear my name on that.
Okay.
Second
Right.
of all, Master Universe and Aladdin. Because I'm sorry, the Dolph Lundgren Master Universe was the bee's knees, and I'm just excited.
Peter
They
Westwood.
did it was like C or D rated like graphics and stuff back in the day, and I was still entertained.
Hey,
and now
Peter- Hey, Peter Westwood, the next time that we get together, and like the last time you stayed at our place, let's watch Masters of the Universe.
Oh,
Let's
it's going to happen.
watch Masters of the Universe.
Let's do it, dude.
Can I ask you one
love it,
question though?
man.
Because this is something I don't know, and maybe you can, with finger on the pulse out there in Mr. LA. Can you real quickly, fast? Why did she get an EP credit at age 14? I just have a hard time understanding this because being in the industry myself, knowing what executive producers do, I'm very curious of why she got an EP credit. If
Are you
it's
jealous?
no.
I
No,
am.
no. Because when something like this happens, of course, it always raises a red flag for me. And I just want to ask, is this a publicity thing or is this something that's legitimate where she, as an executive producer, has filled what a normal EP does? So, Pete, do you know anything about that? If you don't, I apologize.
Good
Yeah.
question.
She's the one that brought the concept to the director.
Oh, cool.
She's the one at like 4 years ago.
Wow.
Wow.
When she was 10, she brought it up about doing this and that she would love to play this kind of role. And they were like, oh, this is great. It all started again. And that's just paying credit to like a little girl that's like, I would love to do this. And like, you know what? We're going to have you star in it and we're going to give you an EP credit because you're the one that came up with wanting to do this.
That's interesting to me, though. Yeah, okay.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You know what?
I mean, she's not doing a damn thing as an EP, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well,
no,
I mean,
that-
'cause
that's what you're saying,
Right.
And that's
what,
fine.
And what I'm getting at, and it's not, yeah. It's just only on the fact where I have many stories of people that have done just the same and do not
So-
get EP credit, but doesn't mean it's not undeserved.
So we're almost out of time for this segment, but there's one more thing I really want to make sure we touched on.
Yeah.
Guys, and I'll stall as long as they need downstairs. There's a new series coming to Netflix in March, and we'll talk about some of the other shows that are coming to Netflix in March. There's a couple of cool things, but this new series is called Losers. And guys, let me know when we have something ready to watch this. But basically, it's a series of about history's greatest losers, basically.
Oh,
guys
that
ready?
sounds good.
Can we roll part of that? I know we don't have a lot of time, so just roll a little bit of it, and then we'll talk about it really quick.
Who are you really? What are you made of?
If you're not going to be a good loser, you're not going to be a good winner either.
Many days you feel like crying, but winning is not the most important thing in life.
What's up, coach? Getting knocked out was the best thing that ever happened to me.
There have been more downs than ups, but in a way, that makes the ups feel all the better.
I'm super excited about this.
Yeah.
I love this kind of crap.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm really excited about that because and Pete, were you the one who was mentioning this early? I feel like you posted somebody posted an article about this. Was this you?
I don't think it was me.
It might have been Johnny Rico, but somebody posted an article about this, and that's how I found out about this show.
No, it was me, but I think it's phenomenal. I mean, not to poop on it or anything, but if you're in touch with the Overwatch League, the Shanghai Knights did go 0-40, which was the biggest losing streak in professional sports history, which they just won their first game. But
wow,
no, I think this is really cool. And again, they're going to be thrown into the next one. Everyone's already talking about them being involved with. They're already talking about the next version of this having esports.
Yeah.
But it's so interesting highlighting for the first time, like these were dramatic,
right,
iconic moments in sports history.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Love it.
Loser.
I do too.
Loser.
I love it.
A great show is 30 for 30.
Oh,
it's a great show.
Yeah. But I mean, but that's what it is. I think what I like most about this show, though, is that, I mean, your greatest successes come from failures, right?
Yeah.
It's not always about the successes over and over that you learn something or you produce from things. Like,
I know an enormous amount about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. All right. What's next?
Well, what's next?
We all know what failure's like.
Yeah.
We all know it.
Yes.
Little heartwarming moment, right?
What's next is we're going to take a commercial break.
Okay.
And then we're going to come right back and we're going to do some hashtag trending.
Oh, I like it.
You guys want to come back with us? All right, guys, stay tuned. We have so much more. We're going to come back with some Netflix or some hashtag trending. We've got tons of stories. Then some gamer tags. Guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this.
Are you new to daily fantasy? Are you a veteran? Either way, you can better your chances of winning money, and lots of it, by going to dailyroto.com. Multiple people have become millionaires thanks to the guys at Daily Roto. Why not take advice from the experts? You can become a millionaire too. Just go to dailyroto.com to rock daily fantasy sports.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
They tell you that the movie's going to be over 3 hours runtime. Would you rather have an intermission for you to be able to get up, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, get another drink? Or would you rather just have to sit there and hold it?
I don't normally go see movies because they are really long.
I would love an intermission. It's maybe like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of like theater.
No, I think intermissions are stupid. I would watch all 3 Human Centipede movies without going to the bathroom. I'm not going to.
I would go to the bathroom and throw up.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
Are you new to daily fantasy? Are you a veteran? Either way, you can better your chances of winning money, and lots of it, by going to dailyroto.com. Multiple people have become millionaires thanks to the guys at Daily Roto. Why not take advice from the experts? You can become a millionaire too. Just go to dailyroto.com to rock daily fantasy sports.
there on the table. Welcome back to Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is Mr. Cool Guy, 50 Shades Greg. Wearing the sunglasses at night.
I don't need to say anything.
Joining with us for the second time in a long time is hashtag Tim Pratt.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for having me.
And all the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete.
I don't have a beanie, but I have sunglasses.
Twinsies.
Nailed it. Pete nailed it. Ooh, he's got the eyebrow going.
Oh, he's
too.
doing the Jim Carrey thing. I love it.
Okay, that's me though.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys want to do some hashtag trending?
Please. Let's do some hashtag trending.
So the first story on the list,
I can't wait.
I know Tim Pratt's very excited about. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you take it away. Without further ado, here you go.
Okay. All right. So the reason I'm so excited about this is because Armie Hammer refutes the Batman casting rumors, right? Mm-hmm. So the only reason I'm a little excited about this, I can't wait to hear his defense, is that sometime a long time ago, we had an article about a couple that burnt down a house. And Pete Westwood was the first one to say, I was the only one in the meeting that knew that this story wasn't true. But yet this was Pete Westwood's story, and he was a huge fan of Armie Hammer being Batman. And now, maybe, just maybe, we'll see Pete Westwood do a little backpedal. So we'll throw to you, Pete. What do you think about that?
Listen, I'm all for if he wants to be Batman. I was rooting for him. He refused it. It's still Hollywood. He could still come out of this. Again, no one had sex with a flamethrower. This is still a possibility. But I did say Armie. I will backtrack. I mean, if I had to pick, John Hamm would be a good one that I would prefer.
Oh,
or
that's
again,
good.
Matt
Juan
Barnes, but I
Hamon?
still think Armie Hammer would play really good Batman.
Okay. That's fair.
All right.
That's fair.
So you satisfied?
I'm satisfied.
All right. So we want to.
I saw Pete start a story or a line with "listen," and that's how I know he's full of crap. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah.
So moving on. I want to talk about a cat.
Ooh.
A very special cat. And guys, can we go to the JPEG that we have of this particular cat? This particular cat is going to be a millionaire. Not even just a millionaire, a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
Because it's going to inherit a large sum of money.
Well, not just because. It's also made like $3.7 million on its own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you're going to...
Celebrity cat.
Yeah, but it'll still inherit.
Right.
Maybe
umpteen times that.
$100 million.
Right.
Yeah.
This cat will have more money than I will ever see in my entire life.
Yeah. That's not true. But yeah.
Well, but probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Anyway. So
I mean, look, here's my thing with the whole thing. I mean, look, I used to be much more opinionated than I am now. I know that's hard to believe.
Is that because you live with the cat now?
Maybe. But I mean,
His
our
balls
cat,
disappeared.
And she's
listen,
beautiful.
She is beautiful. Lilu can kick that cat's.
Yeah, my baby's never lost.
Never lost. I mean, that cat's amazing. And look, I mean, really, what Carl's done for the fashion world, it's become an icon. He's very Mr. Doctor, Dr. Evil-ish kind of thing with his cat. But I mean, really, well, I mean, you're going to give it to a cat. I just don't even know what to say other than it's ridiculous.
Here's the thing: doesn't it really go to the handler? I mean, in a sense, there's somebody who's going
I just
to be
think that they're
given
going to
the
have
job of handling the cat.
I just think they're going to have a mansion.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a
maids.
cat play place. And they're going to hire staff and it's just going to feed
But
the cat.
who does the cat
leave
leave
I
it
mean,
to?
here's my thing. Can I be honest? I mean, look, with the clothing label that I have, right? Earl of Finch, right? We do bespoke tailoring for men and women.
Free advertisement.
My name is Tim. I'm just going to interject my
I was well,
Shameless
listen, I was
plug.
about to fit you guys all up
Shameless
with
plug.
Earl of Finch for the 100th episode until you made fun of it, so
Don't
y'all
lie.
can.
By the way, we can do a plug. 100th episode happening at the end of March.
It will happen.
We have
It's
a
gonna be
lot of cool
huge.
stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of cool stuff planned, guys. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. We will be releasing some of the details, not everything.
Definitely.
Stay tuned. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned.
I think
As you were
here's the thing: is fashion has such a huge stigma as it is, right? It has such a horrible naysay around the name, and all this does is just prove more of the hypocrisy of the I can give $3 million to my cat because he can.
Not $3 million.
But
$300 million.
Right. But what I'm getting at is that
it's a little bit of a difference.
Regardless of the money that's given, right?
Yeah.
There's so many other people that could benefit from that, whether it be schools,
Very good point.
whether it could be
I'll take $1 million.
the homeless shelters.
Very good point.
$1 million of that $3 million.
Yeah, I'm just saying that again. Fashion has such a horrible stigma, and all this does is just, in my opinion,
it perpetuates it.
It throws a giant middle finger, and it proves exactly.
Well, it perpetuates it.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
it makes him look like the guy that it makes him look like Umbatu or whatever that Will Ferrell plays in Zoolander.
Exactly.
That's what it makes him look like.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave all my money to my cat. Like, really?
Right.
This isn't new.
No, you're right.
No, it's not new.
You're right. It's not.
Michael Jackson left like $2 million to his chimp. I'm not pretty sure. Oprah has like part of her estate and like $30 million going to her labs.
Right.
Yeah.
There have been chickens and hens that have been awarded $10 million. Y'all are right. Like, this is just I'm dying with a whole bunch of money. I'm not going to take this with me. So you know what? F you. Come here, boo-boo. I like you. Here you go. Here's your money.
The richest dog in Germany apparently was left like $300 million.
Wow. Right.
So.
But I mean, my question is how does that even hold up in court? I mean, are they human? Are they not? Can they have rights?
No.
No.
That is decided by the country.
Okay.
There are countries that allow it and countries that don't.
Right.
Yep. So France does not. Germany does.
Yeah. I mean,
he's German by nature. So even though he operates out of France, he's German.
German.
Yeah, and they allow it.
German by nature. But here's my thing. Like, look, I could get behind it if this guy, say, I don't know, it's some kind of movie thinking in my head, and he has a crappy family, and this is his way to say, his final F you to the... Like, I'm not going to leave you anything. I'm with it. And the news misses that because they only want to focus he's giving it to a cat. But
it is possible that's where they all stem from.
As Pete
as
mentioned,
big middle fingers to family.
Right.
That's possible.
It's possible.
And in that, I can respect, look, but at the same time, Pete brings up a great point. This isn't new. It's just, it's just the lunacy of the world we live in. But that's why we can move on and go on to better points.
So moving on, there's one more story I from Tuesday that we didn't get to that I wanted to make sure I mentioned, because being that it's still February, we're on the last day of February. We are in the month of love. I wanted to mention, so anybody out there who has
Black History Month,
who has a very tight budget, anyone out there who has a very tight budget but is looking to get married. Taco Bell is now offering a marriage package for $600.
This is amazing. Dude, if I ever get married, if I got married in the next year or a year and a half, 2 years, I would be begging. I would be manipulating, trying to figure out a way to get my wife to let me get married.
Yeah, but I mean, how does this thing end? I mean, they're going to be like
diarrhea.
Do you want a chalupa or do you want, nachos?
You get an awesome,
just ridiculous.
An awesome package. And you get, I like this. You get the nice glasses.
Yeah.
And it has the Baja Blast.
Yeah. And then you get the Mr. and Mrs.
T-shirts,
the bibs
T-shirts, and you get a bouquet of flowers, but they've got the Taco Bell hot sauce packets on.
But I mean, if you think about it, it's brilliant. It's brilliant what Taco Bell's doing, because they're going, listen, we're never going to make $600 on one couple. So what are we going to do? We're going to throw in a T-shirt. We're going to throw in a T-shirt and some chalupas, and then we're going to throw in maybe a gordita or two and some hot sauce packets, and we're going to charge $600 for it. Yeah, and they're going to make crazy money.
A 12-pack of tacos.
Yeah,
you get those cinnamon little bite things.
Yeah,
you get Baja Blast.
That's enough to feed at least like 4 people. Yeah, why not?
Well, and you get married.
Yeah,
that's
and
part
you get
of the
married.
Price.
Yeah. It's hot and spicy and feels bad in your stomach. It's just like marriage. What do you think about that, Pete?
I mean, well, Taco Bell is technically the healthiest fast food restaurant.
It is.
Is that a stat?
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Taco Bell back in the day was the most unhealthy, and then they just went, "Hey, you're all fired," and they brought in new people, rejigged the menu a little bit and how things were made, and it became one of the healthiest ones.
Wow, that's
still delicious.
Still kind of delicious, and I think this is a hilarious publicity stunt, because you know what? Weddings are expensive. Talking about someone that ended his engagement. This stuff is expensive.
Oh, God.
$600 bucks? I'd be like, yo, girl. Tacos for everyone.
Yeah.
right.
I'm with you, buddy.
I don't mind about that. Yo, give me some taco champagne flutes, and I will drink tequila. I don't care.
There you go.
Pete,
bring in Cori. Let's go top shelf.
Yeah.
But I'm with you, and then you're in Vegas.
Yeah.
You're already in Vegas.
Yeah.
You got Taco Bell in Vegas. You can do it in
Amazing.
Vegas
Well,
too.
that's where they do it.
Yeah.
So last story also involves food. Last story I want to get to before we run out of time. A Girl Scout photoshopped Jason Momoa onto boxes of Samoa's cookies and was.
I would have licked the box.
She was selling these
licked the
boxes
box.
by the
That's
case.
funny, buddy.
Yeah.
Because people were buying them.
So I want you guys to talk about this whatever way you want.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go ahead and take a big old giant poop on it.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Like whatever you guys want to say, and then I'm just going to hit you with one sentence.
Okay, all right. So here's the thing. We got like 2 minutes. I'm gonna say my piece. Then you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a big poop on it too. I think it's ridiculous.
Okay.
I mean, I think like good for the little girl, but how in the Sam H did she not get some kind of like someone going? How is it you're using someone else's image to make a ton of money for Girl Scout cookies? Yeah. And I think,
Jason Momoa should sue her.
That's, well, but he won't because what guy can sue a Girl Scout?
'cause it's cute.
But the sick part is that I guarantee this girl didn't do it on her own.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She
absolutely.
did it. Her mom and dad were like, hey, this could be a cute idea. Oh, let's do it. And then she made a shitload of money.
You've used.
I may as
You're
well.
You're out of.
I'm sorry.
You're out of it.
I may as well just jump in at this
Do it.
point.
Go for it.
Because it's picking up.
We got a minute, so hurry.
Yeah, it's a one sentence thing.
Yeah.
Her mom is a marketer. She's a famous marketing person.
There it is.
Right.
Truth.
So who cares?
But here's
her
what I'll
mom
say.
did it. It's not about a Girl Scout. Stop lying to us. It's not the Girl Scout had
It's
nothing to do with
BS.
it. It's her mom.
Here's what I wanted to say, and it's not so much shitting on, and that's my last one, as it is kind of just a neutral statement.
Yeah.
I'm surprised it hasn't been done yet because it's so close to Samoa's.
Right.
I'm
well,
surprised it hasn't been
the
done
marketing
yet.
executive finally came up with
Yeah,
it and happened to have a daughter, and here we are.
I mean, look at the image of. I mean, it's ridiculous.
It's hilariously smart. And yeah, Pete, we got less than a minute left. Just give me a one sentence answer. What do you think?
Girl Scout proceeds go back within the community. I think this was brilliant. This girl, marketing family genius. All this money went right back into her program and her community. Hands
Good
down,
call.
I think it was brilliant.
Good call.
It's like going to a weed shop and setting up outside.
Nah. I disagree, but that's okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do some hashtag gamer tags. We have
I'm so
so
pumped for
much
this.
to get to.
I'm pumped for this.
Guys, stay tuned. More popping off after this. See you after this commercial break.
I gotta charge my phone.
Charge your phone.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's Poppin' Off.
Dr. Mario World mobile game.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. I would love to play that on my phone. Making it a mobile game.
I would, too.
This is awesome.
I used to play this on the original NES.
Being able to play on mobile, I think, would kind of open the world for a lot of people who've never played this game to be able to play it because everyone has a phone. Just
Right.
as long as it can run on iPhones or like people who are broken have Androids, then.
Was that a dig at T downstairs?
It sure was.
There's only one person that turns our group chat screen.
That's right.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Are you new to Daily Fantasy? Are you a veteran? Either way, you can better your chances of winning money, and lots of it, by going to dailyroto.com. Multiple people have become millionaires thanks to the guys at Daily Roto. Why not take advice from the experts? You can become a millionaire too. Just go to dailyroto.com to rock daily fantasy sports.
Pop, 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 pop.
It's Poppin' Off.
They tell you that the movie's going to be over 3 hours runtime. Would you rather have an intermission for you to be able to get up, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, get another drink, or would you rather just have to sit there and hold it?
I don't normally go see movies because they are really long.
I would love an intermission. It's maybe like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of like theater.
No, I think intermissions are stupid. I would watch all 3 Human Centipede movies without going to the bathroom. I'm not going to.
I would go to the bathroom and throw up.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with us for the second time in a long time, Seth Six and Prep.
What's up, guys?
You don't know if I'm going to throw to him or if to you.
I know, I really
Pete.
don't.
Joining with us as always, 50 Shades of Greg.
I love Weezer.
I do too. Have you listened
love
to
Weezer.
the new cover album?
I haven't.
The Teal album.
I don't want to get into that.
We
don't have time for that.
Africa was pretty good.
Africa's very good.
But he has No Scrubs is on there. And
Rivers Cuomo said many years ago that he had like 3,200 some songs on his computer and that he could make albums for the rest of his entire life out of those songs already. Not counting the ones he's going to write in the future. So why are you doing a cover album?
You know what I will say? There was a lost album of theirs that when like LimeWire and Napster and everything was big,
I remember that.
It had Suzanne on it and had a bunch of other songs.
Yeah.
And it never got produced as a full out, like a real album. I had it at one point and it completely crashed our home PC. Shout out to my dad. I crashed our home PC from downloading with LimeWire and stuff, obviously. Like
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. No, but anyway, Suzanne was on it, and there were a couple of weird songs on it. But yeah, Rivers Cuomo was definitely more on the side of never covering anything a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
But I do think it's more of a changing with the times.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
I love Africa. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
And they're an amazingly talented band. It's fine.
All the way in LA, it's our best friend Pete.
Hey, that's me.
Hey.
How are y'all?
Hi.
Hey.
So let's do some hashtag gamer tags.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
We have so much.
So excited for this.
So much Apex stuff to go over.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And so the first thing, Pete, I heard you had something very special happen with Apex. You were very proud of it.
Mind. Don't say you heard anything. I sent you guys a group text of the clip.
I didn't watch the video for like a full day.
Like I told you directly.
The little icon was
you absolutely directly. I was like, look at this. Again, to preface all of this, as you're about to see this momentous occasion of mine, I didn't do a damn thing for the entire game until this happened.
Good.
So let's throw to it, guys.
See it.
Yeah.
Can we throw to that real quick?
Let's throw to that.
That was a snipe!
You are the Apex champions.
See, okay, yeah.
But,
I got it.
But I will say,
I don't want to give it to him, but I gotta give it to him.
But I will say, from everyone that I heard, the end strategy really is to get higher ground and to get a sniper rifle for the end.
100%.
That's what I've heard.
100%.
I've never made it towards the end.
But you have to be versatile because here's the thing: we're going to show you a clip a little bit later.
Okay.
About that had
next,
nothing to
not
do
even
with
a little bit later.
Well,
next.
but had nothing to do with the sniper rifle. But I will agree. Most of the time, the circle closes in. There'll be one element of high ground where all the team can choose. Let's go high,
right?
But have one on the lower element, and I think that's where really the blend is.
Okay,
that's what I would say. But
okay,
yes,
that's
definitely
what I heard.
a sniper
the strategy,
rifle.
I heard the strategy is for the end, you get a sniper rifle and you make sure you get high ground.
Yes,
absolutely. Or at
absolutely.
least someone on your squad gets high ground. Now, I haven't been lucky enough. I think the furthest down I've got so far is I got to 4 squads left.
Okay,
that's the furthest, like the closest to the end I've got.
Okay,
so I haven't been lucky enough to be like into that strategy yet. But so the next clip we wanted to air, I'll let you take it away on this one.
Oh man. Well, first off, I just want to say congratulations, Pete. That was one hell of a snipe. I'm a big sniper myself.
Yeah.
We all know this.
Yeah.
Again, didn't do anything. I'm very, and as Tim can say, I'm very transparent at the game. I will not stop talking trash throughout the entire game. But when I'm poop, I admit I'm poop.
Yeah.
But when I'm on fire, I'm not going to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's fair.
That's fair, man.
That's fair. All right, so the
fire.
next clip we're gonna play from Apex Legends. First off, we got to give a shout out to your boy Kojo.
Yeah.
All right.
No. That's actually his name. Like, his name is your boy, YA space BOY.
Yes.
Not typical boy, Kojo.
Exactly.
And that's all we were saying.
And what you'll see in this video is it's one of our longer videos. This is one of the longer ones that we've ever put in to our stream.
So this means you can actually go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I could right now. Absolutely. So this is a little bit of a longer one, but the thing that we wanted to show was this was the first time where you have an ultimate carry. And your boy Kojo, we made fun of his name at the beginning because you're dropping in with your team for the first time. We did not make fun of this man ever again by the end.
We also didn't talk to him.
We didn't.
That was the other thing. You're again, key strategy, high ground, and communicating. Tim and I going back and forth the best what I can. We didn't talk to this dude at all. There was nothing uttered until the very end when Tim's like, "Thank you."
Yeah. I just sent him an Xbox message and I said, "Thank you for the carry."
So the one thing I want to say before we show this clip is that if you haven't already, please go and follow us on our Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Poppin Off / Poppin Off Show.
Yeah.
Because we stream live from there, whether it's T streaming some sort of game, whether it's a combination of Tim and Pete, or Tim and me, or Pete and me, or Cori and all of us. It doesn't matter.
I played through Double Dragon with Tim the other night.
We certainly did, buddy.
Exactly.
Come on, guys.
We
I
certainly
know.
did.
Greg and I.
Twitch.tv/Poppin Off Show.
Greg and I are waiting to start doing where we just play super obscure games.
Yeah, I can't wait to play Contra.
We're gonna start doing really weird games. I
Or
know.
Double Dragon. I'm gonna play through Mega Man, all of them.
Nice.
Have to.
No, why are you picking this? I want you guys playing Farm Simulator.
I played Farm Simulator already.
Oh, and I'm not playing Blue Speed Mouse because it goes too fast for my eyes.
It does me too. I can't play Blue Speed Mouse either. I can't handle it.
Pete, I got Tim to try to play Sonic and Knuckles, and he didn't understand that you're just supposed to run.
No freaking
He was trying
way,
to do
man.
it super slow. I'm like,
no.
Sonic is speed.
Here's what I don't know. I can't
Mouse.
handle boring 2D dimensions. Listen, I can handle Titanfall, and I can handle Destiny.
Don't say that. You love Double Dragon with me.
I did.
Don't say that.
I did.
Don't
That
blame
was
it on the
hilarious.
2D.
You
You're
go
just
up
bad
in-
at Sonic.
You go up into space for one level,
and
then come right back down.
You come down.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I
All right,
love it.
And they say things like when you're waiting for your other player, when you're playing 2-player, he's like, "Yo, come on, suck face," and they,
come on, butt cheese.
Yeah, butt cheese. Yeah, it's great.
All right,
Let's
here
play the clip.
Oh
T.
my god.
Yeah, but before we get too distracted, so let's play the clip of.
She combs her hair, it says it's alright. I'll make this smile, they'll say it's alright. I never knowing that you're throwing it away. No sleep, but Caroline, where you go, you're on my mind. No sleep, nothing to hide, where you're at, Caroline. From class to class, she says it's alright. I'll fake this smile, they'll say it's alright. Never knowing that you're showing everywhere. No sleep, Caroline, where you going, you're on my mind. No sleep, we're out of time, you keep running, Caroline. No sleep, Caroline, where you going, you're on my mind. No sleep, nothing to hide, where you're at, Caroline.
His life. Nice work.
You deserve that. Okay, I got greedy. I know I did.
Oh, she left you. No, she's leaving them out for you. You guys are about there. Holy shit. You guys are about there. It's right there. Holy shit. This might happen, and then you guys need to take off. Great fucking play, Tim.
We took out the kill leader. Good choice.
They did it. Yeah, I was gonna say, save yourself right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's down to 2 squads.
Yeah.
How many revives was that?
Dude.
Like 15?
Oh, man. That's why I had to make this video, is because, like, literally... So, first of all, anybody that plays Apex Legends, right? And Greg was spectating this match. Pete and I were playing it together. Danny, you got to see the video for the first time.
I did.
Your boy Kojo, I didn't even know this was possible. And I really do think... Now, I could be completely wrong, but I think this is something, a video that could maybe go crazy viral. Hopefully our fans out there will help us do it. But... I have never seen anyone stay in the ring this long. So Pete tells me, and you'll see it halfway through the video, he's like, Tim, don't revive me, just go on. But I said, you know what, Leroy Jenkins, let's do this. I run into the ring to revive him, which you'll see.
No, the opposite. You run out of the ring.
Well,
You're
right.
in the ring of safety.
Yes, and I run out of the ring.
Out.
Right. But I save him, and then the bad part is that's when everything just goes to hell in a handbasket, because I come out and I have no idea where I am. And this guy literally revives me 7 times to get me out of the ring.
Yeah.
And then we go on to have the big W. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And Tim says, he goes, imagine if we win this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that would be cool. And like, we're even like kind of talking against it.
Yeah.
Like during it, we're like, nah.
Because there was no way.
Right?
I was watching this thing. There's absolutely no way you guys were going to win.
No.
And Pete and Tim did nothing.
Oh, come on!
Entire time. This dude is like killing folks. He's like killing 3 people at a time. And
All
then
right.
reviving Pete, and then killing 7 more people, and then reviving Tim. No, I'm kidding.
All-
But he did an amazing
All
job.
the credit in the world to
very good.
your other guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
IBK.
Yeah.
Because-
your boy Kojo.
because
yeah.
Very good.
I've played Apex Legends plenty of times, and people that already know what they're doing, I'd say 9 times out of 10, they'll just, if you don't know what you're doing, they'll just leave you.
They leave
They
you.
don't even care.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he to revive you multiple times and to try to keep leading you back to the ring and to
Absolutely.
revive you like multiple times when you haven't made it to the ring.
And they weren't even talking.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's the well, and this is the challenge I put forth. Are you ready?
Okay.
So with your boy Kojo, we have this exclusive video. What I'm gonna do is throw this out there one more level. And if he watches this episode, I'm gonna say let's bring him on the show.
Yeah.
So that we can interview him and say what was going through your mind with how terrible. Because after this stream, we finally admitted, Pete and I, to titling our streams the way they should be when we play Apex. It's literally now the worst Apex players ever. That's what our new stream
you're not
title
the
is.
worst ever.
I appreciate
you guys get really deep sometimes.
I've
seen a couple of wins.
We really,
You get in the top 3 a
Most
number
of
of
the time.
times. It's not about that. It's just about when you find players like this guy, it's a whole other level.
Yeah.
Pete.
We'll change it to like Apex Legends. We try.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Apex, yeah.
So moving on from that, we got a couple of really quick stories. We have a little bit of time. So first thing I wanted to say is there's some really cool news coming out that Xbox Game Pass is going to soon be available on Switch. What do you guys think about that? Really quick, do you think this is going to be sync? This is going to swim?
Yeah. It's going to be huge. It's going to be. I just know it will be. My question is why it didn't happen earlier. I mean, here's the thing. I've always been an Xbox player. I love Xbox. My problem with Xbox, and Greg, we were actually just talking about this the other day, is that the compatibility issues, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Xbox One first came out and you couldn't use your wireless headsets. You couldn't use anything.
Right.
And now it's taken this long to make the Xbox Pass compatibility-wise. I'm tired of the marketing schemes. I get it. They have to release it on a certain timeline. Thank you, Super Greg. But I just think it should have been done sooner. It's going to be huge. I know it is.
All right, Greg, what do you think about this? Super Greg, sorry. Super Greg, what do you think about this? 1 minute left.
Super Greg.
I'm so distracted. I don't know. Compatibility, cross-platforming, always a good idea.
Yeah.
Seriously, always a good idea.
Pete, we got less than a minute. What do you think about this?
It is another subscription service that will cost more money.
Yep. Money.
Thank you for saying
Here
that.
you go.
But it's cheap.
No,
if you
no,
have
Pete,
Switch
thank
and
you.
not Xbox, this is cheaper than buying a brand new Xbox and a Game Pass for Xbox.
Yeah.
It is. I still agree with Pete.
I've played on those controllers. I hate them.
On a Switch?
The Switch, yeah.
I like Switch. I have Switch.
Yeah. Well, listen, but this is a great way to segue into our last point, though, before we actually go to commercial, is that with Sony, the new patent hints at being the PS5 being backwards compatible. Sony's always been better in that aspect. Of course they learned.
Sony's always done that.
Yeah. They said, of course we're going to make it backwards compatible.
Sony's always done
Right?
that.
Yeah.
When I got a PlayStation 3, it played all the PlayStation games.
Yeah. They're not going to make you wait and then subscribe to Game Pass to play the game that you've already paid for.
Yeah, and you know what else worked? All the controllers.
Oh. Right?
Just saying.
Just saying.
All right, guys, come back after this. We're gonna wrap everything up. Tie a nice little bow. We may or may not have a featured alcohol. I heard we have a featured alcohol of the night, not of the month.
Not of the month, of the night.
Stay tuned. More popping off after this.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
If Cloris Leachman or Betty White, ladies, if you're out there, I'm not asking for much, but I'm just saying that you could. If anyone would be like, let's do it, hands off.
This is what I hope is happening at home. Betty White is just like surfing YouTube and all of a sudden happens to stumble on our live stream and just sees like Pete leading to her.
I feel like Betty White constantly gets that proposal.
If I could hang out with Betty White for a day, that'd be it. Like that, I'd be super happy. Me and Betty would just be hanging out. Let's have a normal day. That's all I want.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
If Cloris Leachman or Betty White, ladies, if you're out there, I'm not asking for much, but I'm just saying that you could. If anyone would be like, let's do it, hands off.
This is what I hope is
No
happening
question.
at home. Betty White is just like surfing YouTube and all of a sudden happens to stumble on our live stream and just sees like Pete tweeting to her.
I feel like Betty White constantly gets that proposal.
If I could hang out with Betty White for a day, that'd be it. Like that, I'd be super happy. Me and Betty would just be hanging out. Let's have a normal day. That's all I want.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Shout out to my dad. He loves Soundgarden.
Me too.
He introduced me to Soundgarden and Chris Cornell's solo stuff.
Me too.
So, happy
Daddy
birthday, Dad.
What's so?
Anyway, welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with us for the second time in a long time is hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
Joining with us as always is 50 Shades Greg.
Hey, everybody.
Or Super Greg. Hashtag Super Greg. There we go. And all the way in LA, it's the best friend Pete.
Happy birthday, Papa!
He's gone dark.
Somebody scream.
I'm going with the spelunking look today.
Perfect.
I like it. That's
How
awesome.
many children have you saved out of the coal mine?
Exactly. I'm also I'm a merman, Pops.
Man.
You got the black lung.
Yeah, Wayne hanging out.
Yep.
All right. So it is the last day of February.
It is.
So
February.
I wanted to touch on what our alcohol of the month will be. Our featured alcohol of the month next month will be, being that tomorrow's March.
Yes.
Last week, Cori basically made the decision for us. We got into a big discussion about tequilas. Cori. I know she hasn't been here in a while, so it's hard to remember.
Cori. Oh.
It's hard to remember. She hasn't been here in so long.
Cori.
But anyway,
Love you, Cori.
So she mentioned that our taste in tequilas was horrible, and that she was going to school us in good tequilas.
Yeah.
So she will be bringing in a bottle of her choice. I believe she chose two of them. I don't remember them by name, but she showed me them. They look awesome. One of them, I think the one that she's actually bringing in is a bottle, and the top is actually a bell. So you get to ring it. But she's going to bring it. Exactly. Yeah. So she will be bringing that in next week. But our featured alcohol of March will be tequila.
Cool.
But
what were they called?
What?
You don't remember what
I
they
don't
were called?
We don't know.
I'm uncouth when it comes to tequila because I like Jose Cuervo, and I heard
But
that.
isn't she like 1942 or 1800 or something like that?
1942 was one of them, and then but the other one is the one that she's bringing in. I can't remember what that other one was.
It's probably something top shelf that like no one
the-
really gets.
Oh,
and when they do it, they're like, "Listen, I only want to drink gasoline."
She told me that it's like $75 a shot. Like at her place.
Nobody wants
That's just
that.
silly. That's silly.
I'm like,
silly.
Are you insane? She goes, yeah, we sell them for $1,200 a bottle. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so being that is the last night of February, Tim, you said you wanted to have an alcohol of the night.
I did.
So without further ado, I the floor to you.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
I mean, obviously, we wanted to honor Veuve Clicquot. That was our one from
What
February.
do we want to honor?
Veuve Clicquot.
What was that?
So, but the one that I want to talk about though is what T has brought up for us here, which is Old Overholt.
Okay.
And the reason that I like this whiskey is two reasons. One is a little less cool than the second, but the first is that after World War II, Americans turned to clear spirits.
Yeah.
And one was the first like real rye, straight rye whiskey, which you see here, which is Old Overholt. Now, the second part of it is there's rumor, but this is the part I like, is they think it might be the choice of drink for the one and only Doc Holliday.
Really?
So that's the reason I wanted to.
That's interesting.
I wanted to feature a little Old Overholt.
Very interesting.
Okay.
Love me some Doc Holliday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this one of your drinks of choice?
It is, but it's harder. It's harder to find. It's really more of like a southern, like you got to get to the south, more into like the whiskey areas.
So
it's
let's do
not
this.
one that you would find in New York.
Shout out to anyone in the population who's in more of the southern states. We have some of the population who's definitely more in the southern states. If you can find this, if this is in a local store, help us out, hook us up. I don't know what it is with sending alcohol by mail, but
we're welcome to it.
Tim will probably make a whiskey do out of it.
I will. I'll teach you all about
That's an old family loafing drink.
That's right. I'll teach you about the
Whiskey
secrets
do.
of the whiskey doos.
Yeah.
But,
it is whiskey.
Thank you, Sean.
It is whiskey and Mountain Dew.
It is. It'll you either whiskey do or you whiskey don't. It's just that simple.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
Just saying.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Fun fact on this whiskey, by the way. It was sold medicinally during Prohibition. Just letting you know, at one point, your whiskey cured things.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure that whiskey still makes the bills go away.
See?
Or at least makes you forget about them, is what you mean.
Is there more?
Show, all about health. All about health.
All about health.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're out of time for the night. Just want to mention, we hope you guys have a great weekend.
Absolutely.
We will be back here.
I don't.
You don't want them to have a great weekend?
I mean, it could be okay. Have fun.
Just try to come back next week.
Have fun, but
Yeah.
be careful.
And
drink responsibly. Don't be rude. Don't. Oh yeah.
Oh,
say
and
it.
don't
Say
be
it.
rude.
Yeah.
there it is.
Anyway, guys.
Greg.
So have a great weekend. We were back here, same time, same place, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on Tuesday night. Guys, that's it. We're out of time. Tim, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. It's been fun. Thank you for having me.
You'll
it's been a while.
be back downstairs. Cori, I believe, will be in this seat.
She will be.
Yep.
Knock on wood.
You're all welcome.
Who?
All right, guys. Good night. We'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Who?